Welcome back to some more of the nice little Elden Ring. Look at my new snazzy armor. Isn't it snazzy? Doesn't it look cute? Doesn't it make you feel amazing just looking at it? Well, they don't even know scaly, I suppose. Oh, I have done some things recently with this particular game, and I shall remind you where we were last time. Where actually were we last time? Oh yeah, right. Up here. Pretty much. Oh, so I shall tell you what I did from there and give you the idea. Now, what's the last thing I did? Oh yeah, right. We sat at a bonfire and we talked to a mini witch, which is basically a little figurine of the witch, after which we got the order to kill a certain being for being an asshole. Now, certain being proved to be a rather annoying cunt, to the point where even I had decided that, you know what, the fuck this shit, I want a solution. And lo and behold, I found one. Now, the solution I found, relatively easily speaking, to deal with this shadow thing. Actually, I don't even remember. Baleful? I think it was a baleful shadow. Shitting around here and being a bitch to everyone involved, and so I was not okay after around 20 or so tries of dealing with him, or rather, him dealing with me, most brutishly. I had decided that there may be a better solution, and I found said better solution with this. This is something I picked up from one of the Dragon Shrines, don't ask me which one. And, well, it says that it inflicts rot. I was like, okay, rot has proven to be somewhat of an interesting little thing, so I wanted. I did it. I defeated him most brutally by, you know, basically spitting in his face and running away, which works surprisingly well. So, I need to click a button. Now it should be working. Yes, now I can actually see something. That's good. Well, after which the little mini witch was happy peppy. I was like, okay, it's nice of you to be happy, so what does it mean for me? What is actually next? Now, we might remember this particular thing because we already went down there. It leads to the... Well, let's actually take the faster way. Which leads to this most pleasant area. Now, I cannot tell you with any sort of assurance that I have actually explored this area in any way, shape, or form completely. Because, well, let me show you. Bam! You get an assload of Scarlet Rot the moment you step in. Which also means that my resources, as far as the preserving blushes go, have somewhat suffered. Yes, that's a very fitting way of saying it. One hell of a painful experience, let me just say. Oh yeah, also I found this one, and I upgraded her a bit, because she's basically a stationary little shooty-shooty. Very damn practical, I tell ya. I'll try to rearrange a few things, because I actually needed more FP to actually make use of my breath. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But this whole area is basically completamundo full of all things nice and rotting. And, well, if you follow it through, the most direct path, which is what I did, because fuck this area and fuck everything it stands for, then, well, you come from up there and you end up in this area. And just when you're about, yay, finally some nice ground to stand on and, you know, not getting murdercated every bloody 5 seconds, you realize that the Glen Cloister is full of those negative things. Now there's an item down there, I know. There are a few items down there, and I cannot for the love of God find a good way of getting them, because those things are terrible to fight. And I do mean this. They are indeed very terrible to fight. They have a range attack, they have a short range attack, they like to, well, run away most brutally whenever, you know, they feel like it. Now the good thing is, I found that there's another way here. Now somewhere in the Grand Cloister, in next to the waterfall is a coffin, and when you actually take that coffin, you land, you kind of end up down here. And, well, there was an ugly creature here. But basically had a skull, it's a long insectile body, and it was annoying as fuck, to put it mildly. Which it killed. And afterwards I was like, yay, I killed the boss, and I was all happy peppy, and then I realized, okay, shit, there's actually further ways forward. Actually, is this the way backwards? I think this is the way backwards. But yeah, at this point I had completely forgotten that the original reason for why we were here was, you know, technically speaking, because of a freaking doll telling us to deal with the Baleful Shadow. I was just, you know, happily peppily exploring an area that is not completely poisonous to me. Feeling somewhat good about myself. And I ended up on this nice little elevator. I was like, okay, is this gonna go down even further? The answer is no, it actually is, it goes up. I was actually surprised to find out where the fuck I ended up. Going off the waiting time, you can assume that it is a long way up. And I sure as hell hope that I don't need to see much of the underground again, because this underground sucks ass. Bam bam bam. Yeah, I was actually somewhat looking forward to actually seeing the sky again, and something else I was looking forward to very much, namely using my horse. I missed that bloody horse. Ooh, so very much. Which, well, made me end up all the way up here, and I was like, wow, where am I? Oh, look, here. I always wondered how the fuck I was supposed to be actually, you know, getting to this particular area. And, well, I found the answer to this. Then I found a nice little, it's another one of those little towers. It was locked, and you kinda had to hit some giant turtles to get in, memory serves. Did that, was kinda happy about it. And, well, I also, of course, can ride my horse again, which is even more pleasant, mind you. Yeah, the area looks kinda cute. I mean, you know, falling stars and all of the good nonsense. Actually, I don't think I actually have this bonfire. Interesting. Must have overlooked it. And, well, here's this nice giant, well, collapsed stone building. And while I was like, you know, coming back here, I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, imagine what? A bloody freaking dragon. Actually, the same bloody crystal dragon that we already met at Rani's place once. Came back to bite me in the ass, basically, and I murdered that too, and felt rather good about myself again. And we're like, yay, riding on my horse and killing a dragon. I have some experience with that. Worked just as you would expect, with the only difference is that this dragon actually has one of those magic siege-kicking attacks, which is a pain in the ass. Actually, my little new found friend of Rotten Origin, the Rotten Breath, did actually do a pretty damn well job, because I could basically, you know, ride out when it does its fire breath, completely make it, well, stick with the Scarlet Rod, basically, and come back in here, just let it tick down. I think it took like 3 times, and it, well, it died. Which leads to me sitting in this church and going like, okay, I have no time left to waste, so what else do I want to do? And then I was like, oh, look, there's a hole here, fuck's sake. At which point I was like, okay, yeah, probably a good idea to stop here for the day and do nothing else. And that's basically where we rejoin. Well, a whole 10 minutes of fucking recap. Yeah, it's like technically speaking recap that you are not aware of, because, well, you weren't there. It did on my little own and lonesome. In like, you know, 20-minute bursts. But yeah, I saw this dark hole and was like, okay. Hey, totally going to regret my decision of coming in here. Don't die. Okay, I didn't die. But yeah, since I have no clue what is actually, you know, in front of us, I decided to save myself the trouble. We're just going into the next best random hole and whoop. Surprising lack of enemies so far. This be looking a bit strange. This Spiel looking a bit real strange. Hey, wait a second. Looks a lot more fleshy. Why does this one part look more fleshy than the others? Strange. Oh wait, isn't that a little witch? Hello? So why is it wear a ring? Eh, I guess I'll take it. Oh, is that supposed to be one of those finger things? Maybe? Also, you look rather, how to put it mildly, dead. Who killed the witch? Very important question, I'd say. This looks like she's made up of a lot more cord than anything else. Interesting. She didn't realize she was supposed to be a doll. Thing. Toy. Thing. Well, you look a lot more... healthy again. Hello, witch.
So it was thee who would become my lord.
Apparently.
Perhaps I needn't
More
have
like a lady.
warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice.
Am I?
I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord.
Okay.
And once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
I don't really know what I did, but I did good, I suppose. An item. The Dark Moon Great Sword. Yeah, it sounds fleshy. Oh, so I guess... oh yeah, wasn't the item that we were giving her the finger slaying blade? That's kind of fitting, I suppose. Never really put one and one together, apparently, didn't I? Well, whatever it is, we did once again another part of that quest. Actually, I don't know if that quest actually continues. I have not the slightest clue. I'm just, you know, but you have made some progress. I guess you could say I'm easy to please.